I'll just start recording now so we can do some outtakes. I'll probably sit there then. Hell yeah. Just make sure everybody's picture perfect, as they say. I'll adjust this camera again. Takes ages to get to the actual pinpoint position, isn't it? Yeah. Gonna put my shades on, I think. Yeah, I think that's fit to perfect. Aye, that's all good. All good. That's us all set.
Right.
I'll fix this as well. Got some nice tan seats in the pod as well, believe it or not. That's the vibe in this podcast. So yeah, I think we'll do our checks. Lights on, cameras rolling, hats are off, hair down. Hell yeah. Shades are on, I guess. Mind. Party cannon in the house. By tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who's this? Smile with
Friends.
Smile with Friends. Are they like a cartoon or something?
It's an adult swim show.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's I don't know how you even describe it. It's like really surreal.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. So lights on, cameras on, hats off, hair's down. We're ready to get an episode down, guys. So we clap together, because I don't always do the clapping anymore. I think I'm just starting to get the band, I'm just getting you guys to introduce the band for the episode as well. This is 101 now, believe it or not. Episode 101.
Damn.
That is a milestone.
Yeah.
I've just done my 100 episodes, last time out, believe it or not. I did it in a different location, slightly different location, but back in the usual OG place that we normally do it, as you can probably know. So 101 is a good number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to introduce the band, the episode of the band?
So we're at the Sky Bands from just outside of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Two-piece band at the moment.
Two-piece band.
Guitar, vocals, bass.
Bass. And I guess you look for other members as well. Eventually.
Yeah, we're looking for other members at some point.
Yeah.
But for the time being, we're just using backing tracks for all the other elements.
Just at live shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you played a few gigs in Glasgow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like is it Ivy Bracks there?
Ivory Blacks, yeah.
That's a class venue. I've not been in there actually for a long time, but they do have loads of bands there. Like every metal band goes there. The majority of metal bands go to Ivory Bracks.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of friends who play there as well, so hopefully we'll try sort of gig with Lee's band as well at some point.
That'd be close.
Yeah, and another band.
We've got a mate in another band, Trill.
Trill, yeah, I know those guys. Trill. They've played Edinburgh a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the singer a little bit. Yeah, Trill. Shout out to those guys, because we do all those shout outs on this podcast. They're based in Glasgow, I believe, as well, Trill.
I think now they're based in Glasgow, yeah. But we grew up in the same area.
Yeah, that sort of area. Like Central Belt sort of area. Is that where you guys sort of based, Central Belt?
Yeah. We're based just around Livy kinda.
What's that?
We're based around Livy.
Livy, I know we are. They got a nice skate. They got a very cool skate park here.
Yeah.
6 skate park. I do a bit of skating actually, but I know that's a very honourable skate park. Like Tony Hawk's has been there in the past.
Nice.
One of the most famous skate parks I think in Scotland. I think. But yeah, good scene there. I'm guessing Livy has that. Does Livy actually have any venues and gigs in that? Saying that.
I think there's potentially one in Livy itself. And it's a couple other ones, but they're all really small.
Small venues,
Yeah.
like grassroots kind of pubs, grassroots
Yeah.
places. Yeah.
like I wouldn't imagine it being a like but if you're planning on places to have a gig, I don't think Libby would be something that.
Yeah.
Well, we have a gig in Libby. No.
We're going to pull an absolute massive audience of like 2 people.
Maybe everybody from the shopping centre could just come along after they've done the shopping, if it's next to the shopping centre. Yeah. Maybe we should get a wee scene there as well. Maybe we should have a metal scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Bath Gate's just down there as well. We've got places that do gigs, metal bands. I think it's Dreadnought. I've heard that name being mentioned.
Yeah, I've heard Dreadnought as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out.
I think all the band that I should say is We Make Mammoths. They played there, I think, in the past. They're from that area. We Make Mammoths. Have you heard of them?
Don't think so.
No, you've not heard of them. You
No.
should check. You'll probably see them sometime.
We'll check them out.
Yeah. So you're fairly new bands.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
formed in 2023
Yeah.
in the summer. Then we dropped our first song in summer of 2024. And then just dropped our first album 3 months ago.
So it's just come out then recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was listening to that album and it definitely has more of the death metal feel to it.
Yeah. In general, we're trying to kind of mix the old 2000s metalcore sound
Yeah.
with
Hell yeah.
some more modern production, but the more modern production side didn't quite show through on the album yet. But we have a bunch more music coming fairly soon, hopefully,
Yeah.
which
hell
will show that side a bit more.
Hell yeah. That'd be cool because yeah, I only just heard about you guys, so just a bit build about you guys quite recently, so it's always good to just find some more bands and local bands, new bands, just hit them up, get them on this podcast. So yeah, so you played any gig? You said you played a few gigs in Ivy Rats, but have you got any gigs? Obviously, I'm guessing if you're based more towards Edinburgh, you got gigs planned here as well.
We're trying to plan some.
Yeah.
I was trying to get some of the Bannermans.
Yeah, Bannerman's is great for now.
Reaching out to them is difficult, to say the least.
I hope it's something materialising soon.
So I emailed them asking if a date is available, and then they emailed me back like weeks later when that date was no longer available,
Oh no.
and told me to check on their Facebook for dates, and I did.
I think you have to book them, I think, in
Yeah.
advance. Because they do have gigs there every night, don't they, nearly?
Yeah,
Bannerman's is kind of known
but they're quite slow with responding to emails, so it's hard to actually book the gigs.
So maybe eventually they'll suss out a gig, because I know Bannerman's is more like a pub for like sort of like hard rock bands as well, like older kind of traditional metal bands, but they do get the odds. The young blood, as they want to say, new blood.
Yeah.
Like bands, new bands. I think it's always good to see new bands open up for bigger bands, you know, that have been in the scene for a bit longer than you guys have. You know, like a headlining band could play that are from Edinburgh. Maybe like maybe bands like Ramaging or something, for example. They've been around for quite a while and they're an Edinburgh-based bands. And they could headline a gig if you guys could open up for them. It's always a good thing. Support some homie bands. Yeah, has to be a lot more of that happening as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got Legends as well. Legends and Fancy Lab as well. I think you know about those venues.
I've heard about that one as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So Legends is good as well for metal gigs, as well as pretty bands play there as well. There's then we get some like touring bands there as well. Bands that have played from far afield, you know, to play Legends. I do like that as well. But it's all mainly metal bands and Legends. It's a good venue as well. It's good for your rock metal. Good venue. It's got 2 floors as well. I was there last night actually, saying that. I was at a gig last night actually. I don't know if you guys actually watched Ozzy Osbourne was playing his last ever gig, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Did you guys get a chance to watch the Sabbath last time?
No, didn't get a chance.
I did not. I think it's still going to be online, so maybe I can catch up with it.
Yeah.
Because it might not be on there for any longer, for live stream. I think they were showing it in Bandwins, but I was at Regins last night for a gig. And there's a band called Dread Procession, if I'm not butchered that. Great bands from Edinburgh, because they do like grungy, I think it's kind of like chill, funky metal, punk metal. I don't know how you explain it exactly, but it's very catchy songs. And everyone sees the mosh to them as well, believe it or not. It's one of those bands that are heavy, but then they've got like a kind of, like a presence, like a sort of slinging hard rock, Rage Against the Machine vibe for them as well. So, yeah, those guys are great. Dread Profession. They've been on this podcast actually quite a while back now, but those guys are great. And then you had bands like, there's actually a Newcastle band that was playing last night as well, Manners. I think it's Manners, M-A-M-O-R. Manners. It's a great Newcastle band. They were kind of dancey, but they were heavy as well. They do like electronic elements in their songs, beat stuff, you know, and then slam it into the metal, the guitars. I have the feeling that a lot of bands are doing that now.
Yeah. We're trying to do the same kind of mixing some electronic elements.
Yeah.
And have it be almost like borderline pop at times to make the heavy hit even more.
Yeah. So you do a bit of pop elements as well, and maybe do that. So maybe because I know also you just thought the album was kind of like straight up. It's got some soft bits in it as well. I mean, it's a really good album. I really enjoy listening to it, and it's a full album as well. It's not like an EP. It's some bands that we say it's a full 12-track album. You guys actually released.
Yeah. So we have a soundtrack dropping in a week.
Yeah.
For a short film we did a soundtrack for.
Really?
It's only like 2 and a bit minutes long.
Okay.
We got that coming within a week.
That's gonna be good.
And I'm gonna try to get some deluxe tracks out as well for the album.
Yeah.
Some acoustic versions as well.
Yeah.
Of songs.
Yeah, like acoustic.
And then mostly like fully new material will be next year. We're planning to drop an EP next year.
Next year. Brilliant. So I did see you got some, I did see about that sort of film, the soundtrack you're making, so I'm looking forward to hearing it as well, actually, when it comes out. Is it July 11th? Is it July 11th?
The soundtrack is July 11th, the actual film on July 12th.
Yeah. So there's any name for the film, or so we just keep that?
The name is Pulso.
Pulso. What is it, like a horror, is it going to be like a horror film, or is it going to be a...
It's like an adrenaline kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Maybe is it just a short film?
Yeah, just like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out for sure. Sounds dope for sure. So that's something to look forward to. But we normally go to the flow of this podcast, so we sort of ask questions and fire questions away, and if you want to talk about, because I did you're big into metalcore, aren't you? So I see Barry Tomorrow, I see you've got on. I really like Barry Tomorrow, actually. I like that. I listened to the new album, it's really good as well. But
yeah, I think I've really been enjoying the new Barry Tomorrow album. At first, I was like kind of skeptical.
Okay.
It didn't quite hit me at first, but the more I listen to it, the better it gets.
Yeah, that first track is actually really, really good. Actually, when it builds up, it's really down-tuned guitars, but it sounds sick for sure. I do like that album. It's not too bad, but I think my favourite Barry Tomorrow album is Black Flame.
Black Flame is good.
Yeah, that's my favourite album. I've been putting that on a few times on repeat, and it's pretty catchy when you hear it. Like you open it really stand, it's really bouncy and really heavy at the same time as well.
I saw Bury Tomorrow in Glasgow.
Yeah, did you?
In last November when they were playing.
Oh yeah.
They were pretty sick.
Were they very heavy?
Yeah.
Who was there? So who was playing that night actually? Was this
I think Make Them Suffer.
Main Suffer, yeah, I played it down as well.
Thornhill.
Thornhill, don't know if I know them.
And I can't remember who the last
I
band
do
was.
like local bands, I guess.
Thornhill and Make Them Suffer are from Australia.
Oh yeah, I know Snake and Suffer from down under.
I want to say As Everything Unfolds, I think was the opening band.
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard of them. But they're good anyway, I guess, and it's always good to see bands that you just don't get a chance to see.
Yeah.
And and do you like any other metalcore stuff? Like I think this is before I mentioned before we did the podcast. I mentioned a band called Phrygia from the United States.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give them a listen.
Yeah.
Probably on the way back.
Yeah, they're brilliant bands. You'll like their stuff because it is heavy, but it's got really cool dreamy bits as well with the ambient pads. Yeah.
Ambience is like one of our big things. I'd say like.
You'll be like in there for Phrygia, no doubt.
Yeah.
You'll be vibing to that, no doubt.
We have a lot of on the album. We have like a lot of background, clean ambient layers.
Yeah, I do like that actually when bands do these ambient pads, but then they have the heavy guitars coming in. It's so cool. That's just my favourite thing about metal, really. Now, well, with modern metal, I guess, just keeping it traditional, but then having the ambient pads, it's so good as well. You just heavy as well, you know. So yeah, Phrygia, I think they just dropped a new album as well. It's really good as well. But definitely, I think the first three albums is very good as well. Like they're just spot on there, just heavy, down-tuned guitars, brass beats, a lot of that going on. I think you'll be in vibing to them. And then I think I've said about another few bands after the Burial as well. We're just talking about.
Oh yeah, After the Burial as well.
Guys.
Potentially gonna go see After the Burial with Bleed From Within.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Bleed
From Within as well. Hope you know them with Foamies as well.
I've already seen them twice.
Is that with Trivium?
With Trivium and then with Slipknot.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I saw Trivium last year before last 2023 with Bleed From Within.
Yeah.
Orbit Culture, I cannot picture that.
Oh yeah, Orbit Culture are great as well.
Great band. That was a great night. I don't know, I just went there myself actually. I didn't have any homies that showed up. Well, my homie Craig actually, he went as well, but we just kind of, it was kind of just getting ourselves along because we obviously kind of went own ways a little bit in the gig, but as long as we sort of seen the bands, the O2 Academy is good as well. It's a good venue. It doesn't get news very much. I feel like venues like that should be getting a lot more news in Edinburgh as well, because every band goes to Glasgow, doesn't they?
Yeah.
And that's how Edinburgh has got a bit of a low-key metal scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Wilderness New Music Venue in the outskirts of Edinburgh, I think, as far as I know, so maybe that will have potential. 2027 or 28, 2027 or 2028, I think is the dates when they open, but we'll see. I'm hoping they'll actually bring some good metal bands from across Iron Maiden, Metallica, Slayer, any bands like that. I'll be down for that. Just going on about After the Burial. Do you like those? You said you like them as well.
Yeah. I've only listened to a couple of tracks, but really into that kind of stuff as well. Yeah,
because I do like their stuff. It's heavy as well, but very tech death as well. Tech deathcore. Just heavy, but guitars are the guitars sound really good as well, and the production's spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So we ask about the trip a little bit. We talk about what we're waiting on. This is always a question we talk about the podcast half the time. Because I know I talk about band t-shirts, but we always talk about what we're wearing sometimes.
So
I'll say we start with yourself actually.
I got
Yeah.
Barry tomorrow,
By tomorrow.
and then
That's a cool launch sleeve actually.
yeah, and it's got like most of the design on the back.
It's got that on it as well. Hell yeah. Yeah.
And other than that, it's just like plain black.
Yeah.
I usually wear like a band tee and just plain black. Everything else.
Yeah, just a band t-shirt. I do this quite a bit as well. Band t-shirts and shorts and Vans. It's kind of my way to go. I like to wear occasional other stuff as well, like brand stuff. But like normally metal band t-shirts is normally the way to go. So got Party Cannon. You know those guys, don't you?
Yeah.
Seen them live yet?
Not yet.
Well, that's something to put on your wish list as well. They've done Permanent, but they played around the world and that. Probably the biggest swan death band out there.
Yeah.
They probably fit in there with all these big American ones as well. But straight up the way. I've seen them a while back. With Bell and Gels, a good venue for bands as well. Metal bands, bigger bands. If you get a sort of mid-sized band like Suffocation played and Crowbar played there, so we've actually had some names that played at the Bell. I mean, it's probably about 500 cap venue, so it's pretty fit a lot of homies there. So it does the job. That's a great venue as well. People loads of metal gigs on there. I go there all the time as well from occasional metal bands and that, but it's just whatever gigs happening, I'll just see what there is. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was going to ask about what you're wearing on as well, band t-shirts. Do you always wear band t-shirts on as well?
Occasionally, it'll mainly be
More like video game merch.
it's mainly either like games or a TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I'm wearing something with anything else, then usually I'm wearing a jumper on top of it.
Yeah. I just sort of stick with my band t-shirts a lot. But yeah, do you play video games and that?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Well, you're probably more of a big video game guy than me. So like,
Yeah.
what kind of stuff do you play?
It changes. Like right now, I've been playing like tons of Cuphead.
Oh yeah.
Before that, I was playing a lot of Terraria and Rayman. I've been playing through the Rayman series. I've also recently been playing through the Grand Theft Auto series as well, because I wanted to check, because I've got all their games and I wanted to try and get them finished before the 6th one comes out.
Yeah, that'll be an issue now. So you're playing the first ones up to the 5th one?
Yes, I think I don't have the first or second one, mainly just because it's not really the same as most of the series. It's more like the first couple is more like street racing type games. But the third one up to the 5th one and the side games as well, still have loads of ones.
Yeah, well it's good. I played the 3rd one as well back in the day, and that was just so cool. But the 5th one, I played a bit of the 5th one, but then I'm just waiting on 6 to come out now. Yeah, I hope it does well. I'm presuming it'll be the biggest game out there.
No.
Probably the most well-faced game coming out there. Everyone was talking about Cyberpunk being one of the biggest games out there as well, but then that was a bit of a mess, wasn't it?
No, it's because that was released. It was pressured a lot to get released early, so they had to miss out a lot of like bug tests and stuff. So it was extremely buggy when it released.
It was really bad. That's why I'm so glad I didn't buy it on the day actually. On the day it came out, I'm so glad I left up for it. I mean, I wasn't too fussed about it now anyway. Don't think the damage has been done.
Yeah, like even nowadays, after all the patches and stuff, it's still really. I'm still finding a lot of glitches. You have to be really careful where you play it, or else you'll like get stuck in the floor.
It's still a bit of a mess though. Still a bit of a mess though.
Oh.
So I've not fixed it yet. It's still like it was when it first came out. It's just a wee bit. Is it pretty empty? Because I think that's what the game looked like anyway when it was hardly anyone there. There was hardly any NPCs running around. It was like a dystopia city at the end of the day. That's how I saw it on some videos. It looked very bad. It's like you were like on Mars or something, and it's built a city or something. That's how I see it, and no one's actually living.
Yeah.
But they just never really. It was also released on PS4 as well, so with PS4 it's obviously not going to do very well because it's obviously underpowered, especially for a game like that coming out.
Yeah.
That's the problem as well. And he just want to stick with the current gen consoles now and just stick PS5 because PS5 hasn't really fared well great video games, AAA games lately. That's like 5 years in the way then we've not got any decent games. I think the game is going to be is GTA 6, probably going to be the game we're waiting for. You know, that's it. And then probably other games out there will every other game will probably lose a lot of money because everyone's getting GTA 6. That's what I'm feeling like. All these game developers, if they release a game not long after GTA 6, it's not going to sell well.
It's going to be a really bad time to release a game around about the time GTA 6 releases.
Yeah, it's just it's a bit of a mess now with these live service games now coming out. Just don't want to be online because the server's shut down, the game is toasted at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's it. Stopped after that.
What happened with what was it for Crew?
Yeah,
what happened with the Crew is horrendous.
I heard about that. That's Ubisoft for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they shut the servers down and you can't even play it again. It's like completely bricked after that. When the servers closed down, the game's unplayable, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't actually play it after that. Did they not fix it? They actually left the game in that state?
I think so.
Hell no. So they actually they just like fucked it and just left the game in that state.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Yeah, they're just too rich to care about the consequences.
Yeah. So if you're going to buy that game in the shop and people don't know about it, you're not really going to get. You're just wasting your money on the game.
Yeah.
That's just so bad. That's what I hate about live service games. You're not going to. You buy the game and people run expect you not know it's not going to work because the servers are shut down. And then people might not know about this as well because it doesn't tell you unless someone in the shop says that the game won't work.
Yeah.
You're just paying money for nothing. Unless they release a patch to fix it, like a patch to make the game playable. I don't know if that's still a thing. But if they did that, then that would make sense. But then I doubt they'll do it because greed. I think I heard Ubisoft's not doing so great lately. They've really fallen down a lot. I don't know how Assassin's Creed did that. So the recent Assassin's Creed game that came out earlier this year, I can't imagine how well that did. The one that's set in Japan. I don't know if you play Assassin's.
My dad plays Assassin's Creed, but I don't think he's played the new one yet.
Has he not played the new one yet?
Not yet.
So he's playing like Valhalla, because that's probably the one. I've got Valhalla. I did play a bit of that. But that was all, I like Vikings and that as well. That was quite cool, so I just thought I'd buy that. I played Watchdog. I played a bit of Watch Dogs as well. Watch Dogs is pretty dope. Well, I don't know if they'll release a fourth one, because Watch Dogs 3 was really cool because it was all set in London. I think that was a cool setting. London, having it set in London. Like a futuristic London, like 2030 or something, set in London when they had all the drones and AI stuff. Kind of when they, they had like AI stuff and the go at that thing, and that's already coming in already. So it feels like that's what it might look like.
Kind of crazy to think 2030 is only 5 years away. Oof.
That'll be 1 years away.
Yeah.
What would we do in 20? I wonder what will be happening in 2030. What will we be doing? I wonder. So we'll be doing this hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully AI won't be making podcasts or making music.
No, hell no. I did hear about them making music somewhat. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
That's just going to be shit.
This like forum for musicians that like I've been uploading my music to.
Yeah.
And what's going on there is like atrocious.
Is it bad?
It's like every other song is AI generated.
Oh, hell no.
And there's no labels or anything, and everyone's like, what's it called? Like commenting, liking those songs.
Yeah.
And then it means the whole.
The algorithm is the same.
Yeah, the actual real music gets swarmed by all the AI generated stuff.
Hell no.
Well, of course, the real music's getting taken over by the AI slop. That's the AI is picking up on the AI slop, and their songs are getting sloppier and sloppier. So I don't think it'll like last all that long. I feel like it'll die out.
Hopefully.
And once the AI craze dies down, that should become like a lot better.
Yeah.
I hope it's just a brief thing, I guess, and then things could take it. Hopefully they'll get taken down more than being up there, because it's not very good.
Like even with pictures and art and stuff, it's getting easier to sell because it's getting yellower and yellower. And you start to see the decline in quality because it's just picking up all the AI stuff.
It's like that as well with pictures and that. It's all that mess as well. I can sort of tell, sometimes you go on the internet and I think you can sort of tell by the thumbnails, they've got like a shiny look to them, so I think that's how I can see the kind of AI generated.
Got a kind of over-blinded look.
Yeah. And I've been getting like AI generated ads as well recently.
Oh,
I got one with like David Attenborough telling you to like apply to a website to get free money.
Oh no. It's all that now as well. Just don't bother about it. That's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably won't take the podcast in that route to AI. We'll get back on track again.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about video games a minute ago, weren't we?
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't turn out as well, a bit of a mess. Well, GTA 6, as I say, will be the next good game to come out. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, it'll be like the next, probably one.
It should be called Quadruple A rather than Triple A. It's that big a game. It should be called, Rockstar should be called Triple A company.
Yeah, I mean when the trailer came out, I was proper baffled seeing just how realistic it was. Cause every game that comes out, I'm like, wow, it's like mega realistic. And then next one comes out, I'm like, it's not even a video game.
And it doesn't look like that at all.
But I find with a lot of trailers that often running the game at like the absolute maximum graphics that like no computer will actually be able to handle.
Probably the big server or something.
Yeah.
The one castle server that they have in their headquarters does all the, shows you the best of the best. Probably like 8K or something. That big probably, and then probably max graphics and all that.
Yeah.
Live camera.
Yeah, it's just now that's the thing about even Cyberpunk looked like it was going to be such an amazing game with the trailer, and now it didn't turn out to be like that at all.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone, you think you'd be ashamed of themselves that they gave us the wrong copy or something. That's what I always thought. It was like it wasn't like the final version on the disc. It was like an alpha build that we were given or something when it first came out. That was it. It just seems that was the case.
Oh.
And I went forward to the game I'm actually looking forward to coming out soon is the new Tony Hawk's game. Going at skateboarding. The remake of 3 and 4 is coming out soon.
Yeah, I've been seeing that going about. I used to play a lot of Skate 3, but I've never really played much in Tony Hawk. But because I enjoyed Skate 3, I'm considering checking out.
The new Skate game coming out as well. Skate. It's just called Skate now. The new Skate game. It's not called
Very, very original name.
Skate. Well, it's meant to be Skate. It'll be the fourth version, but it's called Skate with a full stop. That's it. But I heard that game is going to be an online slot as well. It's going to be a bit shit as well. I reckon. I'm not looking forward to it. I saw some videos actually on YouTube and it looked a bit. It didn't look. It looks like you can just play it for 5 minutes and peace out after that. That's it. It's not going to sell well. I don't think it's going to do well, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Because it's still early access still, so it's not finished yet. So it's like a pre-test that they're doing, so like people can play the game, sign up for a pre-test. I think it's probably a private thing, but I mean there was videos on YouTube of it recently, and maybe the thing is maybe it's all alpha now, early access now. So maybe it's going to come out this year, as far as I know. Skate.
One game I've been waiting for that's been in early access for just over a year now.
Yeah.
No Rest for the Wicked.
No Rest for the Wicked. What's that one?
Moon Studios. They made the Ori games.
What's that?
They've got a really cool art style. So the Ori games were like platformers.
Yeah.
Both like a lot of depth to them.
Yeah.
And really, really good the graphics.
Yeah. It's like
And No Rest for the Wicked is similar in art style but 3D.
3D.
So yeah.
So it's like they've got a 2D game and then they've got a 3D game.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of it. But it's like an art style game, so it's like a game with that and then it.
Well, the focus of the game is like exploration and combat. It's like almost an open world kind of game.
Yeah.
But the art style is the thing that like really stands out about their games. They have very unique art style.
Hell yeah. I don't think I've heard of it.
Definitely worth checking out if you get the chance.
Yeah. I haven't been playing too many games lately, but I mean it's just nothing there. It's just considering me. I think the next game I'm going to get is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. That's probably my next game. That's out soon, so I'm just waiting on that one to come out and grab that. Hopefully on day 1. July 11th that comes out as well. Believe it or not. That's the same day when your song comes out.
Yeah.
So that'll be sick. I'll be no doubt playing that. But yeah, get some great games hopefully. But I think it's just games that you just have to wait a while for some video games. Not every game comes out. But yeah, I think we should we should chat about other things. Maybe we should chat about upcoming gigs now. Sort of changing things up again.
So gigs, we've got one gig fully confirmed.
Right.
That's on the 24th of July.
24th of July. That's soon then.
In Classic Grand. In
Classic
Glasgow.
Grand, yeah. I've heard of that place as well.
It's absolutely stacked bill.
Stacked bill, is it?
It's us, Carmen, Injection,
Injection,
The Feral Tones,
Tones,
and Static.
That's they're like all heavy bands.
Carmen do like kind of almost folky kind of stuff, but also leaning into heavier stuff, which is pretty cool.
So it's some good stuff.
Injection, we've played with them before. Injection are like doom metal. The Feral Tones, I'm not entirely sure, but I think just from the name, they sound like they'd be like a rock band of sorts.
Like traditional rock, hard rock.
Yeah. And Static are more industrial.
I guess I know it's Static X a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like a tribute band for the name. That's sick. So I've not heard of some of these bands,
Yeah.
but I can give a shout to all these bands that are playing. Injection, I'm guessing you played it in before. You said you played it.
Yeah, we played, our first gig was with Injection. We were both supporting Kill All the Gentlemen.
Kill the Gentlemen.
Who are a death metal band from Denver.
Really?
Yeah, way down south.
Hell yeah.
They drove all the way up, and the two of us supported them, so that was pretty dope.
That is dope for sure. There should be a lot more bands, maybe a lot of bands that you know, like Troll and that as well.
Yeah.
There have been bands from here come, you probably can come over to Edinburgh, you'll no doubt play if I could do names from here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can always come down to some year, I can always come down if you got a gig in Edinburgh as well.
Yeah.
Show up.
I think Bannerman's will be trying to sort at some point, but probably after the summer.
Yeah, because it'll probably get a bit busy over the summer with the festival starting up, so probably a bit late in the year, I guess. That would be cool to see you guys. Straight up see you, and hopefully some good metal bands. I'll try and get down for that. You can just keep me posted on dates for Edinburgh shows. That'd be super sick. And is that all the shows at the moment then?
Yeah, that's all the shows we have at the moment.
Alright.
But yeah, we'll try to sort something in Bannerman's.
Yeah.
And then we'll see where we go from there.
Hell yeah. Brilliant.
At that point, that may be us for the rest of the year.
Okay.
Which won't be too bad. That's 4 gigs in this year.
4 gigs this year. Maybe next year, like things for the
next year we'll definitely try to get more.
2026 will probably be a big year, so maybe hopefully you can get loads of gigs.
Yeah.
And yeah,
we're still studying at uni, so we have to try slot everything in between uni.
Yeah, that is quite hard as well. Yeah.
Next year we have a long summer break, so we should have a good chance to get a lot of gigs in.
Yeah.
Beyond that, we'll probably take a small step back, just for like the last 2 years of uni.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll go full time.
Full time in the band and get as many gigs. So yeah, that's brilliant.
Go on tour maybe with a band of some sort.
What's that?
Maybe go on tour.
Go on tour. That's it.
Yeah. Support for Trivium.
Trivium.
Someday.
That's the dream gig. That'd be sick to support for you guys to support Trivium.
Yeah.
Just they're a brilliant band, Trivium. Like I've heard the older stuff like Shogun and then Raves.
Yeah.
It's just brilliant albums. Even Ascendancy was great.
I've got almost all of their discography in CDs.
Hell yeah.
I've got Ascendancy, Shogun,
and Waves.
I don't have the In Waves yet. That's my next one.
Yeah.
I've got Sin and the Sentence, Deadman, and Court of the Dragon.
Yeah, brilliant. Because that's when they sort of changed up after, they kind of changed their sort of style after a certain rate in Matt Heafy's vocal chords.
Recently Matt managed to get his like old style back without hurting his voice.
That's good.
So he's been doing more of the old style
I
recently.
think he did a bit more on the last album.
Yeah.
I do like Trivium, that's a great band. I'm glad I saw them at the Cornet Stains, or the O2 Academy, but it was called Cornet Stain before. It was good to see them, just such a great bounce in the air. And
they're really great guys as well.
Yeah, have you met them?
No, I haven't met them, but like just from what you get from their online presence.
They look like they're pretty low key and all
but very down to earth.
Yeah, just always down for, always want to having, they're always down for having a good chat and that time. And then I like Built for My Valentine as well. That's not you write it down. Oh hell yeah. Did you listen to? It was one of my first metal bands that got me into metal, really, but not back in 2010. I think I got myself into metal. If I can go back that time, I'll say.
I saw Trivium and Bullet at the Poison Ascendancy tour.
Oh yeah, that was the start of this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They didn't play Edinburgh, but I knew Bullet for Valentine did play a gig in Edinburgh. Was it November? Was it 2021 they played, or 22 or something? They definitely played a gig in the O2 Academy Edinburgh. But I didn't go to that one. But I knew it happened. But I love to see them. I love to see Bullet. I really want to try and see them because it's my first metal, it's my OG metal band.
Yeah.
Especially this, I like the old stuff as well, like Poison and Screaming Fire, Fever. First 3 albums are brilliant. Then I don't know if Temper, I guess it was alright, but even
I feel like Bullet were really good at the start and then kind of fell off a little more.
Yeah.
Trivium have kept quite a high level with all their albums.
I mean, they're still headlining big shows and things, so they're doing well. They've still got a big fan base. But I understand. I think Matt's vocal cords went as well. Matt Tuck's vocal cords. Not to get confused with Matt Heathway, but Matt Tuck. There's 2 Matts as well.
They should have got an Avenged Sevenfold on for tour as well. Matt Shadows.
Matt Shadows, M Shadows. That's his name. He's called M Shadows for short.
Yeah.
That's probably why, too many Matts and bands. There's a big scene, Matts. Big scene of Matts and metal bands. That's one thing. But yeah, I think it's been quite a real pleasure to get you guys on the podcast. Do you want to talk about anything else we can chat about before we wrap up? Maybe social medias and YouTube.
In terms of where to find us, we have socials on Facebook, Insta, YouTube.
Yeah.
And our music is on most streaming platforms.
Yeah, it's the Spotify,
iTunes, and also on Bandcamp.
Good old Bandcamp.
And there's also CDs on Bandcamp available.
Yeah. You got CDs, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think I saw a photo of you guys with the CDs.
Yeah.
So you got a few album. You got
all handmade CDs.
Hell yeah.
Printing it all by hand, sticking all the pages together by hand.
Like wine books as well.
Yeah.
That's dope. Self-produced music. That's something you want to hear about. Say, because I know it costs a bit of money to get produced, to get them mixed and produced and that. So you kind of start low key and then eventually get someone to do the music, mix it and master it, and then get all printed out a bit more professional as well. Eventually, and do you have any merch like t-shirts and all that as well?
We're trying to get t-shirts done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But t-shirts are harder than CDs because we can't really make them ourselves.
Yeah, you have to.
And it is kind of expensive to print them from anywhere. So
print them out on a.
There were a couple of those skateboards t-shirts going away, but
we got like a couple like individual t-shirts going around. But like just like between family members and stuff.
Just like personal ones.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a scene there. Well, hopefully they'll see them coming out a bit more.
Yeah.
From fans, you know. And hopefully I'll wear one as well, Patty Cannon. And maybe we'll be a standout logo. That's it. But yeah, it's been a real pleasure to get you guys on. I think that's most of what we said. Is I'll just say normally what I say at the end is I'll normally say thanks again for watching the Hats Up Play Down podcast. Episode 101. What's the name? I actually forgot.
As the Sky Bands.
As the Sky Bands. I'm so bad at the names of bands. I keep forgetting about them. You got to see me on this every time and I'll picture them. That's what I do all the time. So yeah, so thanks again for watching the Hats Up Play Down podcast, episode 101 as the Sky Bands. Great. What genre do you guys actually play now? I'll say that. I actually forgotten what genre. Is it metalcore?
Yeah, metalcore, mellow death.
Mellow death.
Somewhere along those lines.
Bit of a cross between those genres.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really good to get you guys on. If you want to check out my channel, make sure to like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell notification. We're almost at 400 subscribers. Well, nearly there, not quite there yet, but
yeah.
Try and get up there. Make sure you guys subscribe as well, make sure the bell notification on, make sure to share it out, get as many people who want to see it as they can.
Yeah.
And also if you want to check out my other YouTube channel, I do actually have another YouTube channel that's every time I don't use anymore really. Kind of put that to one side, CM Headbanger. So if you want to see some live gig stuff, I do gaming stuff on that channel as well, but I've not played much. I might try and put some Tony Hawk stuff on that actually. When I say that, but I don't know. I just left that channel to one side. So not doing much to that, unfortunately. It has been a minute since I've last put a video on there. If I could put some more live gig videos on, I would definitely do that a bit more actually when I say that. Just get the channel, just get our channel back up there, because everyone will be wondering where I've been on that channel since it's been a minute. So yeah, but that's my YouTube channel. And if you want, as you say, we're on our way to, we'll no doubt be in 200 episodes eventually. I can't believe we made it to triple digits now.
Yeah.
That's it, triple digits now until we get to 1,000. If I can manage to get to 1,000 episodes, that would be insane. Probably have to do a podcast every day, and it would make sense. Well,
podcast every day for like 3 years.
3 years straight up doing that. If it's always the case, it can be doable. I doubt it will be, but once a week is good.
Yeah.
I don't really want to push myself too much. That's just the main things. As long as I'm getting as many bands as I can, like grassroots bands, it's just a good way to go. So yeah, it's been really good to get you guys on. We'll do some fist bumps. Boom. Boom. It's good to get you guys on. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly walk off the camera. I'll say peace out. Signing off now.